It's time for Cy Small Island with Miss Helen and friends.
Come to Cy Small Island, I'll tell you the way. Just ask the bluebird for a ride. Fly to us today, fly to us today. But if you'd rather swim, dear, wish he knows the way. Slide on his back and hold on tight and swim to us today. Swim to us today.
And here they come now, Miss Helen, Stampede, Webster, Dede, and Tug, Great Grandma Gussie, Oliver, Friend Record, and the whole Cy Small gang.
Here's what you can do. Just walk across the rainbow and drop in from the blue. 'Cause it's no fun without you.
Well, howdy there, Cy Small. How are you? I'm just great today. It's hard not to be great on such a glorious day. You know something? We got a great show for you today, too. Miss Helen has a song ready for you, and the rest of the Cy Small gang's all set for some fun, too. Now, I hope you brought your spoons along for tapping and your shoes for dancing, because we're all set to go.
One-footed dog here. You know, there are lots of fish in our lake, but no dolphins or whales. They live in the big ocean. Well, it's time for a song from Miss Helen, Dede, and Tug, all about 'em.
Well, hi, Dede and Tug. Are you ready to sing?
Yes.
Good. We're going to be fish, whales, dolphins, and ourselves. Sing along.
Okay, Miss Helen.
All the fish are swimming in the ocean.
Swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean.
All the fish are swimming in the ocean. Very good. Now the whales. All the whales are splashing in the ocean.
Splashing in the ocean, splashing in the ocean.
All the whales are splashing in the ocean. All right, dolphins, are you ready?
Yeah.
All the dolphins frolic in the ocean.
Frolic in the ocean, frolic in the ocean.
All the dolphins frolic in the ocean. All right, children like you. Children love to play beside the ocean.
Play beside the ocean, play beside the ocean.
Children love to play beside the ocean. Lovely. Time for Friend Record and Tip and Tap.
Got those spoons? Great! 'Cause they want to tap. Hear that beat? That's it. Keep in time.
Wow! Love it! Tap him now!
Rhythm. That's what we've got. Tap those spoons along with the rhythm.
This is fun.
Bye now. Keep happy.
Ziggity! It's time to join in with the actions and the words, too. Let's go with, I'm a good bus driver.
I'm a good bus driver. I drive a double-decker bus.
He comes to work to drive a big red bus.
Oh, I'm a good bus driver. I drive a double-decker bus.
He comes to work to drive a big red bus.
I blow my horn
ships in and blow my whistle now and then.
He blows his whistle every now and then.
Yes, I do.
He blows his whistle every now and then. Oh, I'm a choo-choo driver. I drive a choo-choo train.
She comes to work to drive a choo-choo train.
Oh, I'm a choo-choo driver. I drive a choo-choo train.
She comes to work to drive a choo-choo train.
I take the kids.
That's us.
Around the park and back again.
She takes us kids around and back again.
Oh, yes.
She takes us kids around and back again.
Oh, I'm an airplane pilot. I fly a big airplane.
She comes to work to fly a big airplane.
Oh, I'm an airplane pilot. I fly a big airplane.
She comes to work to fly a big airplane.
I fly a pipe in the sunshine and the rain.
She takes us kids up in a big airplane. We love to ride off in a choo-choo train. We love to ride out in a big tugboat. We love to ride off in a double-decker bus.
Hey, Hatch, you know I'm powerful hungry.
Oh, wow, how about a sandwich, old buddy? That'll fill you up.
A sandwich? What's a sandwich?
Well, you know, it's like 2 pieces of bread with something good in between, you know.
Well, like what, Hatch?
Well, like, say, salami or cheese or peanut butter or jam, you know, like that.
Between the bread? Dadgum, that's weird.
Well, yeah, like first you lay a piece of bread down and you put butter on it. And then, of course, you slap the stuff on in between and put the other piece of bread on. Well, you know, right?
Well, sounds good, Hatch, but can I get to choose what goes in between?
Okay, what do you want? Why?
Cucumber and honey. It's my favorite.
Cucumber and... Are you kidding? Between 2 pieces of bread?
Yeah, it sounds great, doesn't it?
Just between you and me, Cooter, your taste in sandwiches is for the birds. What?
Oh, hi, Oliver.
Hi, Tug.
You got anything good to eat there?
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have. I just made myself some lunch. I'm going to eat it out here on the deck.
Oh, good. I'll join you then.
He's gonna join me.
Pass some mustard.
He wants some mustard.
Please, a mustard for my hamburger. Pass some mustard. Got the mustard. Thank you very much. Pass the relish.
He wants the relish.
Please, a relish for my hamburger. Pass the relish. Got the relish. Thank you very much. The onions.
He wants the onions.
Please, the onions for my hamburger. Pass the onions. Lots of onions. Thank you very much. Pass the French fries.
He wants the French fries.
Please, the French fries with gravy too now. Pass the French fries. Got the French fries. Thank you very much. Pass the milk, please.
He wants the milk, please. Coming down, the milk is on the way now. Pour his glass. Just thought I'd ask. Have you got everything?
I think so. Just a minute.
He wants a minute.
I want some ice cream with chocolate sauce on. Please, the ice cream. Got the ice cream. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Pass the napkin.
He wants a napkin.
Please, the napkin for my nice clean shirt now. Pass the napkin. Got the napkin.
Oh, too late. Better make it 2.
Squirrels are really fun to watch. They chatter and scamper and always seem to be into mischief. Here's Nutty now. Whisky, frisky, hippity-hop, up he goes to the treetop. Whirly-twirly, round and round, down he scampers to the ground. Furly-curly, what a tail, tall as a feather and broad as a sail. Where's his supper? In the shell. Snappity, crackety, out it fell.
Well, howdy there. My name is Tex, and I just love riding my pony. Ever been on a pony? Well, there ain't no specialer feeling in the whole world than galloping off into the sunset. Want to go for a ride right now? You got your pony with you? You don't? Well, heck, I always have my pony with me. Because you don't have yours with you, I'll just pretend I'm on mine. Now me, I want to have me a pretend pinto pony. You know what that is? That's the kind with the patches, you know, black and white and brown and white and what have you. Right. Well, my pinto ponies are raring to go. I hope yours is. Now, what I want you to do is just follow along with me and the sing-along kids. You hear? Yeah.
Jump in the saddle.
Jump in the saddle.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Pinto pony.
Pinto pony.
To Mexico.
Mexico.
Riding with the mail.
Riding with the mail.
You gotta ride fast.
Gotta ride fast.
My pony's strong.
Pony's strong.
He's gotta last.
Gotta last.
Stretch those legs.
Stretch those legs.
Kick up the dust.
Kick up the dust.
Ride with the wind.
Ride with the wind.
Deliver we must.
Deliver we must.
Over the mountain.
Over the mountain.
Across the plain.
Across the plain.
Go, pony, go.
Go, pony, go.
Through the sun and the rain.
Sun and the rain.
Go, pony, go.
Go, pony, go.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Go, pony, go.
Go, pony, go.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Whoa, pony, whoa.
Whoa, pony, whoa.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa. Jump in the saddle.
Jump in the saddle.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Pinto pony.
Pinto pony.
To Mexico.
Mexico.
Riding with the mail.
Riding with the mail.
You gotta ride fast.
Gotta ride fast.
My pony's strong.
Pony's strong.
He's gotta last.
Gotta last.
Go, pony, go.
Go, pony, go.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Go, pony, go.
Go, pony, go.
Yeehaw! Whoa, pony, whoa.
Whoa, pony, go.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa, back.
Whoa.
There's so much more fun on the way.
Hey, you know, the sing-along kids are looking for volunteers to sing this crazy mixed-up song with them. First of all, though, say these letters with me. Ready? A.
A.
E.
E.
I.
I.
O.
O.
U.
U.
These letters are called vowels. Listen carefully. It just may be that some of those vowels are in the wrong place. Come on, sing along.
I want to eat 8 apples and bananas. I want to eat 8 apples and bananas.
A.
I wait to eat 8 apples and bananas. I wait to eat 8 apples and bananas.
B.
I wait to eat apples and bananas. I wait to eat apples and bananas.
I.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I want to eat apples and bananas.
O.
I want to oat apples and bananas. I want to oat apples and bananas.
U.
I want to oot apples and bananas. I want to oot apples and bananas.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Small Talk. Milkshake is your host for today, and she'll be interviewing Gipper the Gopher. That's me!
Hi, Giffer. Your voice just introduced us a few seconds ago. My, Why don't you tell us about this new idea of yours?
Well, I thought it would be a good idea to interview the characters here on Sizemore Island so we could get to know them a little better. I came up with this idea, and because I like public speaking and broadcasting, I volunteered to introduce and interview every guest coming up.
Oh, well, you do have a good voice for broadcasting. Do you have to work at it a lot, and what do you want to do with it in the future?
Yes, I do exercise my voice like this. Me, my. In the future, I hope to become a radio announcer.
Well, I certainly wish you luck. Thanks for coming by today.
Thank you. And join me here again tomorrow.
Say, are you like Hatchet the Beaver? He always leaves his toothbrush right on top of the sink.
Hatchet?
Here I am. Hi, Wallaby. What's up? What?
You mean what's all over the sink?
What's all over the sink? I give up. What?
Your toothpaste, that's what.
Oh, no, I forgot again. Drat.
Tell you what, Hatch. Just think of this verse, and you won't forget in the future.
Okay.
Hang up your toothbrush, put on the cap, don't let it ooze all over the tap.
Oh, I remember. How could I ever forget that? Oh, sorry, Wallaby. It won't happen again.
Hi, Tug. Webster, where have you been?
Well, we were just out looking for the wind.
Ha! You guys are fooling me. Anybody knows that you can't see the wind.
We know that, Dede, but you can see what it does.
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, we saw a big tree that had fallen down.
Uh-huh.
Well, the wind had blown it down.
Oh, I see what you mean. You can't see the wind, but you can see where it's been. Like when you see broken branches after a storm.
Or waves on the water.
Yeah, when the wind blows really hard, the waves get bigger and bigger.
Sometimes you can hear the wind when it blows in the trees, and it makes a nice sound.
Oh, look, a windsurfer.
It's going right past Stampy and Oliver.
Gee, that windsurfing sure looks tough, doesn't it, Stampy?
That's the easiest thing I've ever seen, Oliver.
You think so, eh?
Anybody can windsurf. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
What a piece of cake. Windsurf. Come to Papa. Yep.
How you doing today, Renfrew?
Well, I'm a little worried.
You are? About what?
Well, I was taking a shortcut through the woods, and I came across a family camping.
Well, that's lovely. Yes, sirree. There's nothing like camping, I always say. You know, getting close to nature and seeing wonderful little creatures like me.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I was worried because camping can be dangerous if kids forget some important rules when they're out in the woods.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I saw these little kids. At first, they were just playing around their tent, but then they started to go deep into the woods, and they didn't tell their parents where they were. In fact, they should never go into the woods by themselves. It's real easy to get lost.
That's for sure. Gee, I hope they're all right, Renfrew.
Yeah, lucky I happened along. I barked at them until they ran back to their mom and dad. I sure hope they learned their lesson.
Renfrew! Here, boy. Come on, Renfrew, get on in here. That dog was supposed to be here on time, and he ain't here, so we're just gonna sing it without him. Now, you just watch me and clap along, all right?
There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, there was a farmer
you just get yourself in here right now.
There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh,
The song's half over, Renfrew.
there was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh,
This here's just about your last chance, dog.
there was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, 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 and Bingo was his name.
You got yourself one verse to get yourself in here, animal.
There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh,
Well, now, where the heck did that animal go? Well, Renfrew, you've been up there all the time, haven't you?
Into the Size Small Island storybook, and we'll see what we have today. The name of the story is Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Oh, look, it's the three bears. They're coming to listen to the story, too.
They'll sure be surprised, Dede, 'cause it's all about them.
Once upon a time, there were three bears. A very big daddy bear, a middle-sized mama bear, and a wee little baby bear. That's you, Dede. The daddy bear, the mama bear, and the baby bear lived together in a cabin deep in the forest. Every morning, Mama Bear cooked delicious porridge for breakfast. She filled a large bowl for Daddy Bear, a middle-sized bowl for herself, and a little bowl for Baby Bear. Then the three bears went for a walk to wait for the porridge to cool. Soon after the bears left, a little girl named Goldilocks found the cabin in the woods. She had lovely blonde hair, and that's why they called her Goldilocks. She'd been walking around in the forest, and she was very, very tired. Goldilocks knocked on the door of the cabin, but there was nobody home. She tried the latch. The door opened, and she went inside. Inside the cabin, she saw 3 chairs and a long table set for breakfast. She went over and sat in the Daddy Bear's chair, but it was much too hard. Then she sat in the Mama Bear's chair. It was much too soft. Then she sat down in the Baby Bear's chair. It wasn't too hard, and it wasn't too soft, but it was too small, and it broke all to pieces. Oh, dear. Then Goldilocks saw the porridge cooling in the bowls on the table. Oh, she was so hungry. So she tried the Daddy Bear's bowl. Much too hot. Then she tried the Mama Bear's bowl. Much too cold. She tried the Baby Bear's bowl. It wasn't too hot, and it wasn't too cold. It was just right. So she ate it all up. By this time, Goldilocks was very, very tired and wanted to go to sleep. She looked around the cabin for a place to rest. Upstairs, she found 3 beds. There was a big bed for the Daddy Bear, a middle-sized bed for the Mama Bear, and a tiny little bed for the Baby Bear. She tried the Daddy Bear's bed, but it was much too hard. She tried the Mama Bear's bed, but it was much too soft. Then she tried the Baby Bear's bed, It was just right. And Goldilocks fell fast asleep. Soon, the three bears came home. Ooh, they were surprised to find the door open, so they hurried inside. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said the daddy bear. "Someone has been sitting in my chair," said the mama bear.
And someone has been sitting in my chair.
Said the baby bear.
And it's broken all to pieces.
Then the three bears looked at the bowls on the table. "Someone has been tasting my porridge," said the daddy bear. "Someone has been tasting my porridge," said the mama bear.
And someone has been tasting my porridge.
Said the baby bear.
And it's all gone.
The three bears went upstairs. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," said the daddy bear. "Someone has been sleeping in my bed," said the mama bear.
And someone has been sleeping in my bed.
Said the baby bear.
And look, there she is.
Just then, Goldilocks woke up. She looked up at the very big daddy bear, the middle-sized mama bear, and the tiny little baby bear.
"Ooh!"
she said.
"Ooh!"
And she jumped right out of the bed. Then she ran down the stairs, out of the cabin, and right straight home just as fast as her little legs would carry her. And she never went into the forest alone again. And that's the story of Goldilocks and the three bears.
We hope you liked it, Bear Family.
Well, now that we've met the bears in the forest, it's time to meet the bears at the zoo.
Oh, boy.
Well, how do you do? Mrs. Polar Bear is going to put on a show for you at the zoo. Woo! Oh. Didn't take her long to find it. Polar bears have such strong paws. Look at those teeth. Well, when's she gonna let us in there, those cubs are thinking? Not today.
Are you having fun so far? Well, don't move, because there's more to come.
Danielle is going on a holiday, and she's decided to visit Sky at the airline department. See how many different ways that Danielle can fly away for a holiday.
Hi, I'm Sky. Wanna fly? Say goodbye.
Yeah. I came here to find out all about airplanes. You see, I've never flown before, and, well, I just like to know.
My name's Sky, and I know all there is to know about flying. You came to the right place. What do you want to know?
Well, what do you have to choose from?
Well, we here at Cloudburst Airlines like to use the airplane.
Yeah, I know you use airplanes, but what else do you have to choose from?
Well, we've got your choppers.
Choppers, don't you mean helicopters?
Bingo, your helicopters. We've also got your gliders and your hot air balloons.
I see. Well, could you tell me a little bit about each one of them, please?
I certainly can. By golly, your airplane here, it's your most popular and common form of air transportation. This little baby holds the most people that you can put in the air, and
By gosh, it's got some powerful engines on the back, and chances are you can get a free meal with the fare. Your airplane sounds like this. Pretty impressive, huh?
It's great. Well, what's the difference between the airplane and the glider?
Good question. As I was saying, powerful engines on this baby. The glider, not a sound. Gets towed into the sky and then just glides on down.
Right. Well, what about the helicopter?
Your helicopter, a different whole system altogether. Your helicopter's got a propeller that goes around like this and makes a sound like this. What do you say? What do you say?
Huh? Well, what would happen if I went up in the hot air balloon?
I'm glad you asked that. Hot air balloon? There it goes up into the wild blue yonder. Not a sound. When you want to come down, you come down. Isn't that a pretty picture?
I see.
There you have it.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. I think I'll just take the train.
Hey, it's Casablanca the Caramel.
When I hear music that I really like, play it again, won't you please? Come on, join in with the actions. Sweetheart, you're beautiful.
Oh, boy. And make your arms go round and round like the wheels on my train.
Be sure to say toot toot whenever I do. Cooter?
All aboard? Go, I love it.
Chugga chugga choo choo, coming down the line.
Oh, doggies.
Engineer Cooter's got her right on time.
Yes, sir, now.
Chugga chugga choo choo, boy, you're looking fine.
That's 'cause it's the best in the West for the cooter tooter ho ho line.
Toot toot. Chugga chugga choo choo, coming on down the line.
Looking good now.
Big black engine, pulling all the cars behind.
Here they come now.
Why, look at that red caboose, oh, what a lovely shine.
That's 'cause it's the best in the West for the cooter tooter ho ho line.
Toot toot.
Chugga choo, chugga choo choo choo. Choo 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 choo.
I love it.
Here we go again. Chugga chugga choo choo, coming down the line. Cooters waving from the good old number 9.
Howdy do.
Pulling into the station, get your ticket and then get mine.
'Cause by gum, it's the best in the West for the cooter tooter ho ho line.
Toot toot. Chugga chugga choo choo, going down the line.
See you later now.
Pink and blue striped coaches and a yellow one where we dine.
Pretty train.
How I love to ride it, it makes me feel so fine.
That's 'cause it's the best in the West for the cooter tooter ho ho line.
Toot toot.
I love it. Chugga 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 chugga. I love it. Hey, Gasp! Here comes Bijou. Bonjour, Bijou.
Bonjour, Cooter.
This is my friend Gasper. Gasper, this is Bijou.
How do you do?
Fine, thank you. It's nice to meet you.
I'm teaching Gasper how to say hello in French, but I don't know how to say goodbye. Do you? Could you please tell us?
Sure. Goodbye in French is au revoir.
Au revoir.
No, it is au revoir. Try it again with me.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
That's right.
Thank you, Bijou. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go. But it was nice meeting you. Au revoir.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir. I'll join you at the beach in a minute.
Well, I should be going too.
Yes, well, thanks, and au revoir.
Well, it's just about time to go. but we're going to sing one more song that tells you how we feel about you. Sing along.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but I won't tell who.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, sure I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but you can't guess who.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but I won't tell who.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but you can't smell who.
Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but you can't guess who.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, of course I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but you can't, whatever.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. I love somebody, but I won't tell who.
Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, but you can't guess who. I love it.
Actually, sweetheart, it's you. Take it easy and keep smiling, see?
Did you have fun today? Well, I know we sure did. Thanks for helping with the songs and the games. It won't be long until we're together again, so you be very careful till then, right? Remember, there's only one you in the whole wide world. Bye-bye. There are no clocks on the island, nothing to tell the time, but the sun and the moon and the call of the loon, and they will do just fine. Oh, it's time to leave the island. How the minutes fly. Oh, the sun and the moon and the call of the loon would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye for now. So long.
Be sure to order the next volume in the Best of Size Small video series.
We're all waiting for you. Too, you'll love it.
And to help your child sing along with Miss Helen, Size Small travel tapes and CDs are available too. For information on Size Small products, write or email Size Small Fun Club, 256 King Street North, Box 38048, Waterloo, Ontario, N2J4T9, or size2000@AOL.com.
We'll see you next time. Choo-choo. I love it.
Size small, not too tall. We love you just as you are. And aren't you glad it's true? God made just one of you, 'cause being different makes you very special. La 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 la. Size small, too soon you're tall, 'cause you're growing up every day. No one can take your place. The smiles that light your face spread sunshine wherever
again. I'm so glad you're here, because I wouldn't dream of starting Size Small without you. But where is everybody around the Size Small house today? Oliver?
Right here, Miss Helen. Oh, how are you today? Are you ready for fun on Size Small?
I am, Oliver.
Me too. Well, so am I. Let's blow the door open with a great big sneeze. Achoo! Come on in.
Are you in good voice today? Good, because we have a song for you. It's called All the Whales Are Swimming in the Ocean. That's the first verse. Now, the second verse tells us that all the whales are looking for their dinner. The third verse is all about the fish in the ocean. All the fish are swimming in the ocean. And the last verse is all the fish are looking for their dinner. So now you join in with me, all right? Here we go.
All the whales are swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. All the whales are swimming in the ocean. Baldy, roldy, roldy, ray. All the whales are looking for their dinner, looking for their dinner, looking for their dinner. All the whales are looking for their dinner. Baldy, roldy, roldy, ray. And all the fish are swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, swimming in the ocean. All the fish are swimming in the ocean. Baldy, roldy, roldy, ray. All the fish are looking for their dinner, looking for their dinner, looking for their dinner. All the fish are looking for their dinner. Baldy, roldy, roldy, ray.
Very, very good.
Gee, that was a great holiday, wasn't it, Dede?
Yeah, I sure like the ocean.
I've brought an O for ocean. Boy, that ocean sure looked big. You can't even see land when you look out from the shore.
Yeah, there's water everywhere.
Didn't the water taste salty? When we swim in the lake by our house, the water doesn't taste like that.
I sure like the shell I found. I'm going to put it up with Tug's collection of rocks. Isn't it funny how each shell is different?
I like walking through the sand with my bare feet best, especially when you're playing with the beach ball.
I wish we lived by the ocean all of the time. It's so much fun playing on the beach.
And those big ships, are they ever big? I wonder how they stay on top of the water.
You know, today on Size Small, we're going to hear a story about a boat with a name almost like mine.
Oh, what boat would have a name like yours, Tug?
The Ticky Tock Tugboat.
It's the Ticky Tough Tugboat. The Ticky Tough Tugboat toodles through the sea, a-chuggin' and a-puffin' in a zigzag Z. It pulls and it tugs big ships to shore with a Ticky Tough tootle and a loud whistle roar. One day when Ticky Tough had his work all done, was heading for home in the setting sun, he saw his old friend, the marshmallow whale, a-sputterin' and a-blowin' and a-flashing his tail. It's the biggest white whale you've ever seen, and lemonade shot from his spout lime green. He swished his tail for Tick to follow him home, so Ticky Tough hurried through the sparkling foam. When they arrived, what a wonderful sight! A tutti-frutti island of sheer delight, with golden bananas so easy to reach, growing on the shore of the sun-tanned beach. But there in trouble was a great big ship, stuck in the water and about to tip. Marshmallow Whale hooked Ticky on tight, and he huffed and he puffed with
all his might. He pulled and he pulled till the ship was free, and they both sailed off through the deep blue sea.
Good work,
Said the whale.
you did her again. You saved a big ship and all of her men.
Ticky and the big ship tootled into port with a wheeze and a cough and a sneeze and a snort. And far, far away you could still see the whale waving goodbye with his marshmallow tail. The ticky-tock tugboat tootles through the sea, a chugging and a puffing in a zigzag Z. It pulls and it tugs big ships to shore with a ticky-tock tootle and a loud whistle roar.
Well, from water transportation to air transportation, we're going to visit Sky over at the airline ticket office. See how many different ways Danielle can travel by air.
Hi, I'm Sky. Wanna fly? Say goodbye.
Yeah, I came here to find out all about airplanes. You see, I've never flown before, and, well, I just like to know.
My name's Sky, and I know all there is to know about flying. You came to the right place. What do you want to know?
Well, what do you have to choose from?
Well, we here at Cloudburst Airlines like to use the airplane.
Yeah, I know you use airplanes, but what else do you have to choose from?
Well, we've got your choppers.
Choppers, don't you mean helicopters?
Bingo, your helicopters. We've also got your gliders and your hot air balloons.
I see. Well, could you tell me a little bit about each one of them, please?
I certainly can. By golly, your airplane here, it's your most popular and common form of air transportation. This little baby holds the most people that you can put in the air, and by gosh, it's got some powerful engines on the back, and chances are you can get a free meal with the fare. Your airplane sounds like this. Pretty impressive, huh?
It's great. Well, what's the difference between the airplane and the glider?
Good question. As I was saying, powerful engines on this baby. The glider, not a sound. Gets towed into the sky and then just glides on down.
Right. Well, what about the helicopter?
Your helicopter, a different whole system altogether. Your helicopter's got a propeller that goes around like this and makes a sound like this. What do you say? What do you say?
Huh? Well, what would happen if I went up in the hot air balloon?
I'm glad you asked that. Hot air balloon? There it goes up into the wild blue yonder. Not a sound. When you want to come down, you come down.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that a pretty picture?
I see.
There you have it.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. I think I'll just take the train.
Oh, how I love to tap on my toes and jiggle around, boy, anything goes. When that old music is moving on down, I love to move with it all over town. Tap, tap, tap on my toes, can't keep still, heaven knows.
shaking my hips from morning till night. La 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 la, la 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 la, doobie doobie, da 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 da. Love to kick my heels and stomp on the floor just to see how it feels. Shaking my hips all wiggly woo. Now you got it, just look at you. La 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 la, do 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 do. Woo! All right.
Hello? Oh, how you doing there, Gasper? Say, listen, what's with the fog, huh? What? Well, anyway, I was just wondering if you wanted to, go out and play slap the tail on the water or something there, Gas.
Slap the tail of the water? What's that?
Well, that's when you go above and below. Don't you know that? Don't you know?
Above and below what, Hatchet?
Well, above and below the water, of course.
Why?
Why? Well, so you can practice your signals. Don't you want to practice your signals? I mean, I want to practice mine. Let me explain. Okay, here's what happens. Now, I come swimming up from my dam, you see? That's the beaver lodge where my family and I live. Then I look around. Yeah, I do that. Now, if no one's coming and it's safe to go out of the water, well, then I go out of the water. You see that?
Yes, but then what happens?
Well, then I swim back down with my branches again, below the water. You know what I mean? I mean, first I go out of the water, above, get the branches. Then I come back down. I swim below the water with the branches. Do you understand that, Gasper? Or what?
Then what?
Well, okay. Then I put all the branches where they're supposed to be, you see? And then I swim back up there again, above the water, and I slap my tail in the water, of course.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Well, to warn everyone else in the lodge that someone's coming, of course.
Oh, like what I do when someone's coming.
You slap your tail in the water too, Gasper?
No, but I make a very, very strong odor. That's why the fog.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I kind of noticed there, Gasper.
Well, Hatch, I simply can't go in the water today.
Oh, that's okay. Well, why?
Well, I seem to have a bit of a cold in my nose today. I just hate being sick.
Okay, Gasper, well, I'm sure you'll be smelling fine again tomorrow. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
Well, today in the Busy Beehive, we're going to make an ocean collage. You say that word, collage? Collage is a bunch of things all together. And I've started with a piece of Bristol board, big piece. And I've made my land out of construction paper, just a piece of construction paper or any kind of paper you have around the house. And I'm going to make the water with a blue marking pencil. Just like that. Now, I'm going to put some sea creatures in the water. You can cut yours out of old magazines or wherever you find them. I think I'll try this guy. He kind of likes to jump right out. Take a look at what's going on up there. Here's another pretty, oh, look at this pretty fish. And here is a crab. He's usually found on the floor of the ocean. And let's see now. Ooh, we have a bird. Whoops, a big gull. Can go up in the sky. And we'll put some land creatures on to our land part of the collage. There's a lizard. That was an iguana. Here's a lizard Ooh, creepy crawly. Let's see, what else will we do here? We'll put a lobster down there. All right. Now, how about the sky? Use some glue for the clouds. Oh, it's a very, very sunny day, but the clouds are nice and white and fluffy today. Cotton batten for the clouds. And another one for good measure. There. How about sun in the sky, too? There we are. There's our ocean collage. Why don't you try it? Pick out some nice pictures from a magazine that your mommy doesn't want anymore and make your collage up right after the show.
Oh boy, Hatchet and Casablanca are going to help us today.
Well, I'll tell you, Casablanca, this is cooter music if I've ever heard it.
Well, I'll tell you what, sweetheart. Why don't I go down and get him?
Good idea.
So let's start tapping.
Yeah, I just love it. Ranch twang. This here's my favorite. Good boy.
Oh, this is just great. All right. That was super, everyone.
Oh, I'm so glad you joined in with Friend Record and your wooden spoons. Well, it's story time, and this story is about a rainy Saturday afternoon and Oliver and his friends. It had been a hot, dry summer so far, and Oliver was looking forward to Saturday. You see, Oliver would have the whole day to play at whatever he wished. On Friday night, he dreamed of all the things he'd do in the morning. When morning came, Oliver rushed to the window, and his face suddenly dropped. It was raining in Si's small country, and that would spoil all his plans. Oliver sat on the edge of his bed and thought, why would it have to rain on Saturday? The only day in the week that I can play all day. It's just not fair. As he sat and thought about all the fun he was going to miss, he had another thought. Well, there must be something I can do without staying inside all day. Oliver couldn't think of anything to do. After breakfast, he put on his rubber boots, raincoat, and hat and went outside into the rain. He walked along with the rain pelting hard against his raincoat. Oliver turned the corner, and just there, beside the walkway, a large puddle had formed. To Oliver's surprise, Hatchet the beaver, Cooter the coyote, Tiggity-Boo the alligator, and Tug were standing there looking at the large puddle of water. "What's everybody doing?" asked Oliver. "We're trying to decide what we can do with such a fine, big puddle," said Tug. They all stood there looking at the puddle and looking at each other when Oliver said, "Hey, I've got it, you guys. Let's all run over to the Si's small house and get some things to make little sailboats with. The wind's quite strong, and we could have sailboat races across the puddle." Everyone agreed, and off they went. After about an hour, they all had a little sailboat, and they rushed back to the puddle. By this time, it was even bigger and just the right size for a good race. Everybody lined up their sailboats, and Hatchet the beaver slapped his tail on the water to signal the start of the race. Away the little boats went, heading for the other side. Oliver's boat was in the lead at the start of the race until it bumped into a piece of mud. The little boat swirled around the mud, but now Tiggity-Boo's boat was in the lead. Such excitement as each of the contestants urged their little boats on by shouting very loudly. Just as it looked like Tiggity's boat would win, it spun around in a small whirlpool, and Tug's boat swooshed by and landed at the finish line. Tug's boat had won the race. Hey, you guys, that was super fun, said Oliver. I'm going to add another sail to my boat. And I'm going to make mine a little bigger, said Cooter. So off they went, each of them with an idea about how to make their little boats go faster. After a while, they were back at the puddle for another race. During the course of the day, everyone had won at least one race. I can't believe it, said Oliver. It's time to go already. Gee, I sure hope it rains again tomorrow. Let's all meet here again first thing, said Tiggity. For sure, said Cooter and Tug. And everyone headed home with their little boats in tow, and they just couldn't wait till tomorrow. So you see, rainy days can be just as much fun as sunny days. Slow down, Cooter, slow down, slow down. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just making me the sound of a train, Miss Helen. See, one just whipped by me an old tumbleweed there, and the engineer waved real friendly like then he blew his whistle and plumb scared old tumbleweed half to death, he did.
Hey, that must have been the new river train you saw.
Well, it probably was, Miss Helen. Matter of fact, I remember it positive. That was the one.
I'm riding on that new river train. Riding on that new river train.
Love them trains.
Chugga, 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 choo. This here train is just for you. Riding on that new river train.
Yeehaw!
Riding on that new river train.
I'm going to sing along.
Riding on that new river train. Same old train that brought me here, gonna carry me back again. Riding on that new river train. Darling, you can't love two.
You can't love two.
Oh, darling, you can't love two. You can't love two and still be true. Darling, you can't love two.
That was the most fun I ever had. Ding, 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 ding.
Cooter, you're playing train again.
You're dead gum right I am, Miss Helen. Goo, 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 I love it.
You know, time sure flies when you're having a good time. And we sure had a lot of fun with you today on Size Small. Right, Oliver?
We sure did. See you again next time.
Bye-bye, and take care.
See you around.
Ta-ta for now. Goodbye.
Today, Samurai Kitties get their slice of the action, picking up where the turtles leave off. Watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at 10, followed by Samurai Pizza Cats, stalking at 10:30 on YTV.
The things I treasure so close to my heart are things that money just can't buy. A sunny day and a fresh springtime shower, a rainbow shining in the sky. A loving heart and a friend just like you, who never ever lets you down. Some gentle laughter to make dreams come true, with music playing all around. Size Small Country fits just right, a special place to stay.
we fade from sight. Just whistle and they'll blow away. The things I treasure so close to my heart are things that money just can't buy. A loving heart and a friend just like you will share my place beneath the sky.
Woo-wee. It is one hot day out there. Well, hi there. Glad you made it. You're right on time. Old Stampede here. And when I say it's hot, I mean it is hot. I was just talking to Grandma Gussie about the sun. She says it's even going to get hotter. Well, looks like we're going to need some refreshment, because you know what happens when it gets hot. You get thirsty. And Oliver and Dede are going to be setting up a lemonade stand a little later on. Speaking of Oliver, he just rode in with Miss Helen. He's hitching up the horses right now. And Miss Helen, well, I think she's all ready to talk to us up there in the hayloft. Let's go to her.
Right you are, Stampy. Well, I can see you're right there and you're ready for fun. And we've got lots of it just for you. Come on inside. Do you like songs with actions? Oh, good, because our first song today is called School's Out. It's all about holidays, and there are lots of actions to it. So follow along with me.
That old school bell is a-ringing, it's a-dinging, it's a-singing, 'cause summertime is here and school's out. Let's shout about it, books are closed, the doors are open, we're glowing, we're going down to the ranch, oh, the holidays started. Jump on your horse and let's ride. Well, my pinto pony's a-flying, the sun's shining in the clear blue skies, and we've got some great fun days ahead and waiting. It's a dating, racing, chasing, riding, hiding. Summertime is humming time, 'cause we love the ranch and the ranch loves us. Holidays, here we come. That old school bell is a-ringing, it's a-dinging, it's a-singing, 'cause summertime is here and school's out. Let's shout about it, books are closed, the doors are open, we're glowing, we're going down to the ranch, oh, the holidays started. Jump on your horse and let's ride. Cooter, look at him coming. Scurry down and get the storybook from him as soon as he rides up. Look at that stampede racing to the ranch. And he's got the story from the library just for us. Hey, it is just about story time, too. Attaboy, Stampede. Cooter, you're a whiz. Thank you for the story. And into the book, and the story today is called Oliver and Dede Make Plans. One day, Oliver came bouncing into Stampede's ranch house, all excited. "Dede! Oh, Dede," he said. "Here I am, Oliver. What do you want?" said Dede. "Stampede just told me that he has to go to the city in 2 weeks. He'll drop us off at the zoo if we want," Oliver said. "Oh, that sounds like fun, Oliver. Does it cost money?" Dede asked. "Well, I hadn't thought of that. It does cost money." "How much?" asked Dede. "Well, I don't know," said Oliver, "but I'll find out. We don't have any, but we can earn some." So Dede and Oliver talked for some time about how they could earn some money to go to the zoo. After a while, Oliver had an idea. What do you think? "We could sell lemonade on some very hot day and make a fortune," Oliver said. Well, Dede thought that might be a good idea, so they started to make their plans. They set out to borrow a little money to buy supplies. They also asked Stampede if they could borrow dishes from the kitchen and ice from the refrigerator. They decided that if the weather would be nice, tomorrow would be the big day.
The next day after breakfast, Oliver and Dede set up a table and 2 chairs in front of the ranch house. They brought out nice clean glasses and a big tall pitcher filled to the brim with ice-cold lemonade. It was a scorching hot day at the ranch, but by early afternoon, business still had not been good. In fact, no one had come to buy lemonade except Grandma Gussie, who had helped them get ready. Well, Oliver, what are we going to do? No one is buying our lemonade, said Dede. I guess no one knows we're here, Oliver suggested. We'll have to make up some signs tonight and try again tomorrow. Well, that evening, while they were busy making signs, Stampede came along and said, there's an old cow trail that leads along to a little brook that comes down from the mountain. The water's cool and clear there, and it's easy to get a drink. And that's where everyone goes on a hot day. Now, I figure if you set up your lemonade stand at the beginning of that trail, you could save everyone a long walk, and you could earn some money at the same time. Super idea, said Oliver. Thanks a lot, Stampede. Yes, thank you, said Dede. Early next morning, Dede and Oliver were rushing around, putting up signs and getting their lemonade stand ready. Just when the sun was beginning to get really warm, Oliver and Dede had a customer. Guess who? Hi, Cooter. What can we do for you? Asked Oliver. Oh, I just can't wait to have me a glass of that nice, cool lemonade, said Cooter. Why, Milkshake, have you come for some lemonade, too? You bet I have, said Milkshake. And that was just the beginning. Pretty soon, Gifford the Gopher came along, followed by Gasper the Skunk and others, until there was a lineup waiting to buy lemonade. Oliver and Dede took turns running back to the ranch to make fresh. It was getting late now, and almost all of the lemonade was gone when Cooter the Coyote came by for his 3rd glass. That's just about the best dadgum lemonade I've ever tasted, said Cooter. And that finished up the lemonade. Dede and Oliver hurried to take everything back and clean up. They even remembered to take down their signs. Dede had just finished washing the last glass when she said, well, Oliver, I think we have enough money to take us to the zoo. Dede, I've just been counting it, and we have more than enough, said Oliver. We'll also be able to buy a glass of lemonade each when we get there. Well, it took a little work, but Dede and Oliver were very happy with the day and very much looked forward to going to the zoo.
Well, hi. Time for a little song. Follow along with Miss Helen, Grandma Gussie, of course, and Dede. Come on, let's go.
Shy small time is such a lovely time, 'cause that's when we're with you. Singing songs with you along. Can't think of anything better to do. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Some small time is such a lot of fun. Your troubles fade from sight. When you get humming and the smiles start coming, everything seems to be just right.
La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la, la la la, la 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 la. La 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 la.
Thanks, of course, thanks. Size small time is such a busy time. It's fun when you're around. 'Cause hands are clapping and our feet are tapping. Laughing makes such a wonderful sound. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Size small time is such a lovely time, 'cause that's when we're with you. Singing songs with you along. Can't think of anything better to do. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. such a lot of fun. Your troubles fade from sight. When you get humming and the smiles start coming, everything seems to be just right. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Well, howdy, stranger.
Howdy.
Listen, what brings you to these parts?
Oh, well, I was just here looking up my old fishing hole.
Oh, you don't say. Any luck?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's great. Listen, my name is, of course, the Horse. And welcome to Size Small country.
Oh, call me Jackson.
All right, Jackson. I'd like you to meet Milkshake the cow.
Why, howdy there, ma'am. I'm Jackson.
Well, hello, Jackson. I've never seen you on these parts before. Where are you from?
Well, I used to be from these parts, but, now I'm a little ways back.
Oh, how nice. Well, it's a pleasure having you on Size Small.
Mighty fine. Pleasure meeting you, ma'am.
Well, why don't you go and see Giffer the Gopher?
I think I'll just do that.
All right. Ta-ta.
And you must be Giffer the Gopher.
Well, no question about it. And who, may I ask, are you?
You're talking to Jackson.
Well, no kidding. Welcome to Size Small country. And what can I do for you?
Well, I was kind of thinking along the lines of a tall, icy glass of water.
Well, that sounds mighty good. Why don't you go find Grandma Gussie? She'll fix you up one.
Grandma Gussie, yeah? Here I come. Why, howdy. You must be Grandma Gussie.
That's right, and you must be Jackson.
That's me.
Well, listen, I heard you need a glass of water, so there you are.
Why, mighty nice of you, Grandma.
Yes, well, it's pretty hot out here, so there you go. Listen, while you're here, how would you like a tour of the place?
That'd be mighty nice, Grandma.
Good.
I've been around these parts for a long time. Say, who owns this place, anyway?
Who owns this place?
Yeah.
Why, Stampede does.
Stampede? Shucks, Grandma.
Hoo-ha horse race. Let's go. Right now, line up your horse, boy, Oliver. Show 'em how. Big race, best prize, wild crowd to cheer you on. Bell goes, gates out now, boy. You're gone.
Midnight special, black as coal. Out in front, he found a hole. Shadow gray is close behind. You never know about his kind. Rusty nail, a close tight third. Of course, the horse is fourth. And coming on around the curve is Blizzard from the north.
This is the race you've been training for. This is the race you must win. Take home the first boy to keep up the ranch like it's been.
Hoo-ha horse race, it's close. Look out, bunching, crowding close in. All five, big race, best prize, wild crowds cheering loud. Track's clear, turf's dry now, boy. Move 'em out.
This is the race you've been waiting for. This is the race of the year. Take home the diamond and ride out in glory here.
Now that about it, Stampede, this is some kind of a horse race. I don't know, tough to see who's gonna win it from here. Looks like a toss-up between Blizzard and, of course, they've pretty much been neck and neck this entire race. And with one lap to go, we could be in for a photo finish. Back to you, old buddy.
Midnight specials, fading fast. Gray shadows losing ground. Lost in the dust as a flash of rust. The course is in the lead. Close behind and straining hard is Blizzard from the north. But Oliver Sutton's on a course is the horse to win.
This is the race you've been waiting for. This is the race of the year. Take home the garland and ride out in glory here.
other day at the Size Small House, we were singing a song all about what we were going to bring to the ranch.
Yeah, boy, when you go on holidays, it's hard to take everything. I guess the fun of a holiday is what you find waiting for you.
Yeah, that's right, Webb. Hey, why don't we sing the Whatcha song?
The Whatcha song?
Yeah, what you gonna take to the ranch?
Yeah, well, you start, Miss Helen, okay?
Okay. What you gonna take to the ranch?
Take your boots.
I'll take my boots.
Well, don't forget to take your cowboy boots.
No, I won't.
Take your boots.
I'll take my boots.
Webster, well, what you gonna take to the ranch?
Take your jeans. I'll take my jeans.
Don't forget to take your blue jeans.
No, I won't. Take your jeans. I'll take my jeans.
Tug, well, what you gonna take to the ranch?
I'll take your hat.
I'll take my hat.
Well, don't forget to take your cowboy hat.
No, I won't.
Take your hat.
I'll take my hat.
Grandma Gussie, what you gonna take to the ranch?
Take your friends.
I'll take my friends.
Well, don't forget to take your cowboy friend.
No, I won't.
Take your friends.
I'll take my friends.
Oliver, well, how you gonna get to the ranch?
Take your horse.
I'll take my horse.
Don't forget to take your trusty horse.
No, I won't.
Of course the horse.
I'll take my horse.
I'd sure be lost without my boots. And our horse. Well, bye for now.
And a chicken.
Or a pig.
Jackson? Shucks, Stampede.
How are you?
Real fine.
What brings you to Size Small Country?
Well, you remember the old fishing hole? I was just down there trying to see what I could pick up.
You don't say. Are they still biting over there?
They sure are.
Well, that's great. Hey, you remember that old song we used to sing with the banjo and the guitar?
I sure do, Stamp.
Did you bring your banjo along?
Not today, Stamp. Not today at all.
Well, give this a try.
Well,
let's get after it. Oh, this is how you do it here. No, you don't have it right here. This is how it goes here. One.
Go
on. That's right. Now you give it a shot. No. Just about. This is how it is here. Listen. You're getting the hang of it. Yeah. This is it here. Here we go. Ready? Yeah. Here it is. Oh, that's it. That's it. You got it. That's right, Jackson. Yeah, that is it. I think that's it.
Oh, yes,
Yep. Sure is good to see you here again. Yeah. Well, I haven't seen you for 10 years.
Everyone's gone, and I'm blue today, oh. No one's here. They've all gone. Left me alone, oh, I feel like crying.
Well, you're okay. Sure, you'll be just fine. They'll be home soon. And it won't take a minute till you'll be smiling again.
Not alone anymore. Renfrew's here. Came close beside me to cheer me up till they're home. Glad you're here. Glad you're mine. 'Cause I need a friend.
There you are. And it's time for another finger play. Here we go. Stampy was busy sorting out nails, putting them all away. Little ones, big ones, fat ones, and tacks. He was helping him do it today. Each one fits into a neat little drawer with a handle on the front. You can even see through them, so Stampy can find them and doesn't have to hunt. But then it happened, I don't know how, they went boom, crash on the floor. Little ones, big ones, fat ones, and tacks went rolling right out of the door. Tug thought Stampy would be mad a bit, but he just laughed and said, "They won't hide away from us long. Let's find them and put them to bed." Sun's going down and it's time to be moving along, so we'll ride side by side while the coyotes howl their night song.
To help your child sing along with Miss Helen, in Canada, write to Size Small Records, Post Office Box 8400, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. In the United States, write to Size Small Records, Post Office Box 3292, Traffic Station, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Stars in the sky shine goodbye. Oh, but don't you be blue. Keep your smile all the while till the winds blow us right back to you, back to you, to you.
It's time for Size Small Island with Miss Helen and friends.
Come to Size Small Island, I'll tell you the way. Just ask the bluebird for a ride. Fly to us today, fly to us today. But if you'd rather swim, dear, Fishy knows the way. Slide on his back and hold on tight and swim to us today. Swim to us today. Come to
Well, now that you're here, we can begin. You know, there are many things in the world that make us happy. Music is one of them, and being with our favorite friends is another. Well, it's time for Size Small Island to begin.
We sure do have a lot of happy times here in the summertime. And I hope you have a lot of happy times along with us here. Because we can't have fun unless you have fun too. Don't forget to join in with the singing and tapping and dancing and clapping. Right now, Miss Helen and Hatchet are waiting for you.
When I hear music that I really like, play it again, won't you please? Come on, join in with the actions. Sweetheart, you're beautiful.
Oh boy, this is one of my favorite songs. It's called Play It Again, Won't You Please? And when I say play it again, won't you please, why don't you say play it again, won't you please? Here we go.
Honky-tonkin' and tinkling around. Piano's got me all over the sound. Every time that he tickles the keys, we tell him,
play it again, won't you please?
I can't keep blinking and strumming on down. Guitar's got me all over the sound. Every time that he picks at the strings, we tell him,
play it again, won't you please?
A boom-de-boom chick going to town. Drummer's got me all over the sound. Every time that he plays with the sticks, we tell him,
play it again, won't you please?
Singing songs and a humming a fun makes me happy all over the sound. Every time that you sing right along, we tell you,
sing it again, won't you please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Play it again, play it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sing it, play it.
Let me hear you say it now.
A honky-tonkin' and tinkling around. Kinky plinkin' and strumming on down. Boom-de-boom chick going to town.
Play it again, won't you please?
Go Hatchet. Honky-tonkin' and tinkling around. Kinky plinkin' and strumming on down. Boom-de-boom chick going to town.
Oh, play it again, won't you please? Sing it, play it.
You've got the hang of it now.
Hi, Tug.
What's wrong?
Well, I can't find that special marble you gave me, Webster. They all look the same.
Oh, that's too bad, Tug. I guess there are a lot of things that look the same.
Yeah, like birds and ladybugs and trees.
But I'm sure glad about one thing.
What's that?
That people don't look the same.
That's for sure. Everybody is different.
Wouldn't it be strange if everybody looked the same?
You wouldn't be able to tell one person from another?
Gee, I'm glad that people are different.
Me too. It makes them special, because when people are different, they can do different things too.
Time to make something in the gazebo today. And we're going to make a little zoo cage. And here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a plastic berry box, some modeling clay to make an animal with, construction paper for the bars, cellophane tape to tape the bars on to the box with, and of course, if you'd rather, you can use pipe cleaners, okay, for the bars, if you have them around. So all we've done is we've taken our scissors and we've cut little strips for bars, just like that. And we've taped them on. And now we'll just put our little animal, our little bear, inside, like that. And this one, well, we've used pipe cleaners for this one instead. So all we do is put the pipe cleaners around, like this. That's a little bit easier than taping them on. There we go. And don't forget to model your special animal. Put him inside. And there's a fun toy to play with. You try it.
Oliver! Oliver! Oliver, wake up. We got a real problem here. Oliver, would you wake up? All he ever does is sit here and tan. Play the sleeping game with old Stampede, will you?
We got a real size large emergency here on Size Small Island today.
Well, what is it, Stampede?
Seems Grandma Gussie wants to go water skiing.
Yeah, I'm sure she does, Stampede.
As sure as I'm kneeling here, Oliver, we gotta help her. We gotta stop her.
I'm not gonna fall for it. Give up.
I saw her walking into the forest with the skis a while ago. Look, there she is right now. See? Let's go talk her out of it. Come on. Grandma, where do you think you're going?
Water skiing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Well, I don't think so, Grandma.
Why not?
Grandma, you're too old to be out there water skiing. I once knew a fella my age who just about broke his leg skiing.
Well, that's right. It's just too darn dangerous.
Yeah, you're too old to be out there water skiing, Grandma. Now, we're gonna take these back, and that's gonna be the end of it.
So dangerous out there for someone to be water skiing.
Well, it's not dangerous for anyone to be water skiing. It's dangerous for an older person to be water skiing. That's the point here.
It's pretty dangerous out there, Stampede.
The fact is, too old to water ski.
Well, I think the fact is the danger.
Too old.
Dangerous, Stampede.
Too old.
Dangerous.
She is way too old. Well, why don't we ask Grandma? Grandma! Grandma!
Speed it up! Let's go faster! Hi, Oliver!
Look at that, Oliver. Has she still got both her skis on?
Look, I'm slaloming! Whoosh, the waves!
Hi, I'm Fred Record. It's time for tapping in the music. And here's my country cousin, Wagon Wheel. Oh, love that beat, Fred Record. Let's go.
Hi, my name's Tip.
Hi, and my name is Tom.
And we like tipping and tapping together.
Ooh, love that beat.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is great.
Get in the groove. That's the way. So long for now.
Well, hello, and how are you today? Do you feel happy sometimes, or sad? It's nice feeling happy, isn't it? But sad isn't so nice, no. Well, I have a little game here with a couple of pictures of Dede. She looks funny right now because she hasn't got a face in either picture, but that's what we're going to put on. Now, first of all, in this picture, she has broken her dolly. Is that sad? Or is that happy? I think it's sad, isn't it? So we'll put a sad face on her. In this picture, she's received a new kitten. Is that sad or is that happy? Sad or happy? I think it's happy. There. Now, in these pictures, there's Tug, and he's received a present. Now, is that fun getting a present? I think it is. That's happy, isn't it? There's a happy face. Now, in this picture, his ice cream has fallen off the cone. Is that happy or is that sad? I think that's sad. There. Happy and sad.
No question about it. It's last call to go to Fairyland. Come on now, hop on board. Here we go.
A golden train on a silver track goes to fairyland and it comes right back. There's a seat for you and a seat for me in the back of the red caboose. And at 9 o'clock they serve us muffins and sweet juice. There's an engineer with a magic cap when he tips his cap with a little tap. Well, the fairies' wings lift us in the air, and up, up, up we fly, and soon we're on the rainbow, high up in the sky. Oh, they fly us up to the rainbow's top. Then the train slides down to a special stop. Oh, the pot of gold shining in the sun lights the way to their land of fun. And we play until the whistle tells us we must run. Oh, the golden train on the silver track takes us up the rainbow and slides on back. There's a bed for you and a bed for me in the back of the red caboose. And at 3 o'clock they serve us muffins and sweet juice.
When you spend time really looking for water birds, it's surprising how many different kinds you can find. The mergansers seem to be having a lovely day, don't they? See how all the children are getting a ride on Mom's back? These comical rascals are cormorants. They often fly over the water and dive deep for fish to take back for their baby's lunch.
Well, hello there. I've just finished baking 2 blueberry pies. You know, there are lots of blueberries here on the island, and they're so good. But now I think it's time to take a break. And whenever I hear the music, I like to stop working and sing along. You join in too. When I hear the music, something inside me makes me want to sing. Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, something inside me makes me sing.
Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, something inside me makes me wanna dance.
Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, something inside me makes me dance.
Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, something inside me makes me wanna play.
Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, something inside me makes me play.
Sing tra-la-la when you hear the pretty song.
Sing tra-la-la, don't you love to sing along?
Sing tra-la-la when you hear the pretty song.
Oh, sing tra-la-la, don't you love to sing along?
Lovely music, when I hear the music, it's time to sing and dance and play. Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, it's one of the times when smiles are all around. Oh, lovely music, when I hear the music, I love to listen to the sound.
I'm Captain Book, hi hi. I'm Captain Book, ho ho. It's story time on Small Island. Row, row, row. Coming with the book, hi hi. Coming with the book, ho ho. Over the waves to Small Island. Row, row, row.
Well, everybody here is ready for a story. They're all in their places. Are you ready for a story too? Good. Well, our story today is all about Wizzy Izzy, and the name of the story is Wizzy Izzy Doesn't Give a Hoot. Here we go. Wizzy Izzy is a very wise old owl. He lives on Small Island and is often called upon to solve problems for most everybody who lives there. Wizzy Izzy also has another job. On calm days, he watches for Captain Book and Little Rook, who come in their rowboat to bring a story for me to read. When Izzy sees them coming, he says, hoot, 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 and everyone runs to the Small cabin to hear the story. One day, Mrs. Mousy came running up to Wizzy to ask him to help find her son Wally, who had wandered away and couldn't be found anywhere. It seemed that everywhere Wally Mouse went, trouble was soon to follow. He didn't mean any harm, really, but things just seemed to happen. Today, Mrs. Mousy was worried that Wally was truly lost, and she was also worried that he might turn the whole island into complete chaos. Wizzy Izzy said he would help and went off to find poor Wally. Wizzy flew around and spotted Hatchet the beaver standing on a pile of logs. "What happened here, an earthquake?" Wizzy asked Hatchet. "No, it was Wally Mouse. He just ran over the lodge and everything caved in. I can't understand it," said Hatchet. "Well, if you see him again, please tell him to come home to his mother. He's lost." "Well, I sure will," said Hatchet, "and I hope I see him before he runs over the lodge again." Wizzy Izzy flew on until he came to Giffer the gopher, who was looking all bedraggled. "What happened to you, Giffer?" asked Wizzy. "No doubt about it. It's a long story, Wizzy," said Giffer. "You see, young Oliver was carrying 2 pails of water back to the Small house and set them down beside our gopher hole to take a rest. Oliver didn't notice that when he set the pails down, the ground was uneven and there was a stick under one of them. Well, it wasn't long until little Wally Mouse came by and jumped on the stick. The first pail tipped over and hit the second pail, and both pails fell over, and the water all ran down into our home. We very nearly drowned," said Giffer. "I guess I'm going in the right direction," said Wizzy, "because Wally's lost and I'm looking for him. If you see him, I'll sure take him home before he kills us all." Well, wherever Wizzy went, it was the same story, and pretty soon everyone on the island was looking for Wally. Wizzy flew back toward the Small cabin, and there was Stampede limping along. "What happened, Stampy?" asked Wizzy. "Well, I was just up on the ladder, and Grandma Gussie was handing me my hammer when Wally Mouse ran by. You know how startled she gets when there's a mouse around. Well, anyway, she jumped back when Wally ran by and knocked over the ladder. Young Oliver came by just then and took Wally back to his mother." "Oh, that's good. I guess I can go back and watch for Captain Book then," said Wizzy. "Oh, Wizzy, he was here already and couldn't find anyone. They were all over the place looking for Wally. And since you weren't there to hoot, no one knew he was here. By the time I saw him, their boat was way out, heading for home," said Stampede. It was quite a day, but there was no story, all because Wally was lost and Wizzy didn't give a hoot. And that's the story of Wizzy who didn't give a hoot.
Miss Helen and Dede are singing a song about a newborn baby, but the baby you will see is Charlie, and he's already 6 months old.
Do you have a new baby at your house right now? Oh, it's exciting to bring home a new baby, but sometimes Mommy doesn't seem to have as much time for you as she used to have. But it doesn't last long. She will soon. Here's a song about little baby.
Little baby, brand new today.
Little baby, you're here to stay.
Tiny wee hands and tiny wee feet. Two little blue eyes that just want to sleep. Little baby, you look so small.
Little baby, soon you'll grow tall.
We have been waiting ever so long. Now we can rock you and sing you sweet songs. Precious gift of love sent from heaven above. Little baby, brand new today.
Little baby, you're here to stay.
Tiny wee hands and tiny wee feet. Two little blue eyes that just want to sleep.
Oh, I love to sing with you, Dede. And I'll bet you do too, hmm? Well, Size Small, it's time to leave, but we'll soon be coming your way again. Until then, play safely. Bye-bye. There are no clocks on the island, nothing to tell the time, but the sun and the moon and the glow of the loon, and they will do just fine. Oh, it's time to leave the island. How the minutes fly. Oh, the sun and the moon and the glow of the loon would like to say goodbye.
To help your child sing along with Miss Helen, Size Small records and cassettes are available. For information and prices, in Canada, write to Size Small, Box 8400, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And in the U.S., write to Size Small, Box 3292, Traffic Station, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55403.
We'll see you next time. I love it.